My furnace igniter is not working.
Did you pay the gas bill?
Yes, I am paying the gas bill. It is so high that it burns me up, but it's a pity the furnace doesn't.
If there's a leak in the pipe, or problem around the distribution network, that might explain why the furnace is not running.
The gas wants to come in, but the igniter is not working.
Check to see if the furnace sensors are clean, so they realize that gas is being supplied. If they are covered in soot, they may turn off the igniter to prevent a gas buildup.
If there is soot, that may mean the flame is not burning cleanly.
First clean the sensors if they are dirty, and try to bring it on. If the igniter is obviously dirty from a buildup of ash, clean that too.
To eliminate the fire hazard.
And if the furnace has the sensors to recognize a fire hazard, it will keep the unit from igniting so the whole house does not go up in flames.
What if it is not all dirty and sooty?
The thermostat for the furnace might be damaged. If it does not recognize that it needs to be turned on, it won't come on.
I wonder if it is the control board.
A good sign of that is if the control board is flashing the lights, or giving an error message.
Not that I could see.
If you cannot see any lights on it, the control board may have a short and died. That'll keep the furnace from coming on.
No, there are lights on it, but nothing clearly flashing red warnings at me.
If the blower is on, there is possibly a problem with the airflow.
I failed to see how that would keep the furnace from coming on.
You could check that the diaphragm on the induced draft blower is closed. If the diaphragm is not closed, the switch to let the igniter turn on is not flipped, so it won't go.
Ah, like a safety.
If there is any kind of safety issue, the igniter may not come on. If the unit is too hot, it won't come on.
It cannot get too hot. In fact, we are too cold.
If the unit received too much gas and flared, or just overheated, the system may have shut down as a safety measure.
I do not think that's a problem. The unit is cool and damp.
If it is damp, the igniter may just be unable to ignite. However, it may be so wet that it cannot burn properly, and shuts down because it is generating too much carbon monoxide.
Now I'm hoping it is just an air leak in the hose supplying the igniter, so it does not get enough air, or too little gas so it cannot burn.
Too little gas getting in means a gas leak in your house.
This is going to give me nightmares, which I really do not need in an already cold and dark house.
So call in a professional and get the thing checked out. If you're lucky, it is just an igniter switch that needs to be replaced.
And anything else is a ghastly repair bill.
At least you'll be able to fret about it in a warm bed.